Good things come to those who wait, baby dolls. I'm going to give you some general things about what's happening in the land of the cryptocurrency industry. Good things come to those who wait. All these cute Pikachu with the teary eyes. And we have PulseChain out here. The PulseChain electronic gifts, making it out there, out into the universe. Master friend out here with his cute little gifts and a little tortoiseshell on his head. That's beautiful. Very, very wonderful to see. Yeah, we've been waiting a very, 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 very long time. I know, man. It's a business cycle, man. I just want to show you, friends. At least we're keeping up to date with these things. Here we have Richard Hart with some puppet strings, controlling Lady Liberty, going, stupid pDAI. pDAI is a scam. Don't buy pDAI. I'm nuking the chart on that cancerous coin. The pDAI posse are a bunch of... See you. Keep clicking. So, PulseChain, the electronic gifts, like I've mentioned to you, right, landed already in the House of Wares. Some people in Greenland call them the warehouse. And the level boss revealing herself is Lady Liberty. She goes, you thought you were my friend. Think again. That wasn't a lollipop you were licking. It was a non-family friendly object after all. Okay, but the word cancer, friends, can mean two things. So remember, Lady Liberty, she's the boss you fight where you can't get her HP down to 0. It goes down to 10% and then the cutscene starts and she reveals to you that she was actually a friend the whole time. You're on against the same boss, right? So the word cancer can mean two things. A dangerous disease that spreads and kills a host, or a cute astrology crab that uses its pincers to peg nibbles. So when marketing, that's what everyone's waiting for to see. Stop buying pDAI. Richard Hart founder, PulseChain, said that. One of you baby dolls in telegrams, you did not know, yes. In March, there is a tweet from Richard Hart. He says, stop buying pDAI with a question mark. Okay, it is buried. It's one of his, he did 33 tweets against pDAI in March. That's obviously what, I counted the number of tweets. I made a video on it. I'm like, look, man, something's really fishy about it. Why would anyone go out of the way 33 times to talk about something's a scam? The guy who literally said he avoids talking about scams. And then everyone said, no, screw Richard. He's breaking the rules now. He's trying to make it obvious because you don't get it. None of you get it. Very interesting, very interesting. Oh, man, such a magical, mystical story. You got to appreciate it for everything, friends. The PulseChain campaign progresses soon. LibertySwap are going to make content for pDAI and the upcoming protocol. So this is the post from DcentraliseMe, DcentraliseMe. LibertySwap are doing a step-by-step thread they all want you to look at. So go have a look. Give it some attention. The first step is a bull post disguised as bearish. LibertySwap is going to create content for pDAI and its upcoming protocol, so new users coming to PulseChain understand how the only truly decentralized stablecoin works. They'll also provide information around protocols like BetterBank, who promise utility for pDAI, but are ultimately untrustworthy. Lesson learned. Don't park your pegged pDAI in these protocols. For step 2, they've left a deliberate cliffhanger to build suspense. Could this be another stress test on the chart? Will the final step be the ultimate fix? Very interesting. This is their post out here with Lady Liberty. We are progressing the story. Friends, you got to remember there was like these dead periods where like, oh man, there's no characters, Caddy's gone, we're just sitting there. But that was actually, man, they were the cheap prices. Yeah, so, man, that's wild. I mean, I was saying it at the time. I was like, guys, I know there's no story, but like there's no good stories at these bottoms. You know, we just, this is how it goes. You got to remember, one day, Pulse will be 50x higher. PulseX will be 50x higher. Hex will be $1. Ink will be $100. Okay, now that will be, I don't know. I'm just telling you, not financial advice. I don't know. Okay, I hope they go. I mean, Michael Saylor's saying Bitcoin's going to 13 million. That's 100x higher. I don't know. Okay, I'm praying. I'm hoping. I don't know. Okay. Hopefully, pDAI is above 1 cent and PWBTC is above $1,000. What does this guy have to say?
Oh, now this is time. Please don't say that, guy, Dave. No, don't say it was orchestrated because we've got an SEC coming with me.
Well. Look at the bottom left, friends. An Easter egg. Study the conviction play, okay? Study the conviction play, friends. Obviously, I'm making a... Look, if you don't get it by now, you're never going to get it. Load the LibertySwap FUD. Nah. Donald Trump, he load the FUD. Load the FUD. Nah, load the FUD, I see. Feels like that, man. It really does feel like that. So if everyone knew... If you knew, there's always new people coming. FUD gets loaded for one reason only. To get weak hands out. To get them out. So someone can buy. Because they know the future. Yeah. It's kind of like, hey, let's say there's a corner block and it's a really good neighborhood. Okay. By the way, this is what I'm about to tell you is actually, they actually do this. I don't know if they still do this today, but these are tactics done. I forgot who I actually said was doing this. Someone actually did this. Someone like famous was doing it. It's kind of like an Arnold Schwarzenegger, someone like really famous. They're doing so. They wanted pretty much to buy, I think they owned a couple of units. They wanted to own every unit in the block, and one guy wouldn't like sell one of them. So what they did is they started paying junkies to hang around the front. Right? They started paying literally junkies, hang around the front, smear poop on their wall, and just like make it look like really, really bad. And then like 6 months later, they'd ask the guy, hey, like, are you still interested in selling? And the guy's, yeah. And it wasn't just their unit. They do it for the neighborhood and the block. Yeah, they'd pay to make crime look really bad, so people would sell. Yeah, man, I'm not making it up. That's real. That's all real, baby doll. So that's the equivalent of load the LibertySwap FUD. Yeah. It's interesting, man. It's just interesting, fans. The psyops we do on everyone. Right? It's all suffering, preparation to endure all these, right? Suffering is your preparation and training. The game is designed to make you suffer. You endure the pain and make progress. The weak will fall off, frail by their indulgence of soy latte on a Wednesday morning. The strong will stay. Their nipples will harden and they will make it to the promised land. Or the next promised level. We'll see. pDAI 1 cent. It will stare at 10 cents. We shall speak again soon. Check it out. Carl the Circumciser turning into, you get his HP down and then he evolves. Level 2 of the boss. Almost like it's one of the Security bosses. When you come in, you got to fight 2 of those giant monkey apes. 2 giant apes, huh? Very interesting. That if you connect these up, it's the PulseChain. It's the PulseChain logo, and it's painted on the pDAI chart. Very interesting. Now, some of you baby dolls are curious. What's actually happening on the chains that they say has a lot of adoption? Like, what's actually happening there? Not, you know, the dress up, future expectation stuff. Like, what's actually happening? Because people see Soylana, they see volume trading around, and people really want to know what's going on. So, like, I've been checking around. Man, I'm looking at these thread guy interviews with Soylana builders, and I was expecting a lot more, man. So basically, they're building these boring applications to try and throw them onto the PumpFun casino dwellers. There's like 150,000 daily users there. It peaked at 700,000 when Trump meme coin came in. It's down to 150,000. So they're building these applications like, oh, we got Google Maps now with a token. I'm not making that up. I'm serious. Oh, wow, that's what I've always wanted. I woke up today. You know what the world needs? My Google Maps needs a token. That's everything I've asked for. So the Soylana building application stuff, they're trying to throw like Shakespeare books and Hamlet onto like some meth junkies under a bridge. It's not gonna work, dude. It's not gonna work. You like when you have casino dwellers, all you can do is build casino tools for them. And so the ones that kind of are like the trading vehicles, they're the ones got users, and then everything else is like, oh, colleague G, oh my gosh, I've always wanted a crypto token with my Google Maps. I'm so euphoric. I'm not making this up, friend. I'm not exaggerating. Just go check it yourself, okay? Like literally, this is it here. You can see Athena, stable coins, DAT. So yeah, but I guess that's a short-term plan. The long-term plan is they're trying to put the Nasdaq on Soylana, but they're just building their own chains, man. You know, so like, why is anyone gonna come and give you like their business? It makes sense for them to make their own chain. But you know, I guess we'll see how it all plays out. You know, so hopefully everything just keeps on cranking. But I'm reporting to you what's happening, because when you're seeing people go adoption, there's so much adoption. No. There's meme coin casino, TikTok brain rot generation, Jeets, who have had IQ shredding experiences, just shredding their IQ, literally meat grinding their IQ, and just brain rot so much. And they think holding long term is following Cupsy, the pimple face kid, and holding for literal 30 minutes. That's all they got. And now they're trying to be like, hey, you know what's really cool, man? You've always wanted to use Google Maps with a crypto token. So, you know, that's basically what I'm saying is you can see like this 1.75 years of running up. You start to ask some questions like, hey, are we really sure? You know, Kanye West's Yeezy token launch. Are we really sure about what it really means? Like it peaked in 35 minutes. You know what I mean? One of literally the most popular people in the world. Everyone knows Kanye. Like meme coin went up in 35 minutes. Then went down 80% already. So yeah, I guess we'll see how it all plays out. Now, where is you probably want to know? Okay, Simon, we get it. So where's everything going next? I don't know. But you know, I guess StableCoin SuperCycle is happening. So whatever that means, you know, is it going to be chains and stablecoins and I don't know. I don't know. Everyone's waiting. Everyone's trying to sniff stuff. Where's the next edge? Is it going to be a DeFi thing? I don't know. Just you get to see now. There's 150,000 daily users here. They're gambling with each other, losing the LA Vape Cabal, Prostitute Cabal, all the cabals he's circling the drain. And then the builders on Soylana, they're like, hey, try this and then try that. Look at all these users. You know, just it's literally, man, it's like, I got to use this. It's kind of like, let's say you're the local meth dealer and you've gone to a church barbecue on a Sunday, right? Like, oh, there's a church barbecue festival. There's like 1,000 people have come to this fair and you're just like, you know, what are you doing? I mean, it's like wrong place. It's not, you know, it's not going to work. But they go, oh, but there's a lot of people and everyone's there. Yeah, but just, you're trying to feed them meth. You know what I mean? And now we have it's kind of the opposite effect. It's kind of like you go into a football game, stadium, and you're trying to sell them broccoli. They don't want broccoli, man. They want sausages, family-friendly sausages. You know, they want hot chips. They want a burger. They want beer, okay? They don't want your broccoli. Yeah, that's pretty much. You're trying to give broccoli to a bunch of savages who are stealing money from each other and holding for literally fans. The average hold time on PumpFun, the average hold time, what they call the homoerotic transbender trenches, it used to be 4.5 minutes. It's devolved now down to under 60 seconds. That's the average hold time. It's just... You can't build a community when every single person is scared of holding for longer than 60 seconds, dude. Oh, well, don't forget it loves you. Catch you soon.